Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're going to take a look at Saturday's card. We have 9 races on tap. Let's look at those track and weather conditions. We're going to start today with the main track listed as good and the turf course listed as good. Our first race is 6 furlongs maiden claiming event for maiden 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. The off-time favorite is the number 3 horse, Mile High City.
Racing at Gulfstream. A level beginning. Starship Avenger and Mile High City, the first 2 out. Tempered Threat, the first-timer, comes away well. He's jointly holding the lead now. In fact, he'll throttle open to take the lead. Tempered Threat and Zayas 3 parts of a length. Mile High City is second, Starship Avenger third, Baumgartner now fourth, and 2 in front of Round Midnight. Then between horses Wilco's Bullet, and on the inside Storm and Coneja. They make their way past the half-mile pull and move to the far turn. They went through the opening quarter in 22 and 3, and Tempered Threat sharp leads at 2.5 lengths. Mile High City second, Baumgartner third, Starship Avenger is fourth, 3 lengths back to Wilco's Bullet fifth, sixth on the outside Round Midnight, and still nothing from Storm and Coneja. They run to the top of the stretch, trying to catch a breather up top. Tempered Threat at the quarter pole, 3 parts in front. Mile High City between them is second, Starship Avenger on the outside. Round Midnight begins to put in a charge 4 wide. In between horses, late run from Wilco's Bullet. Top of the lane, Tempered Threat still has the lead by 2.5. Mile High City between them is second. Round Midnight, Wilco's Bullet running on for from the back. Here's Round Midnight trying to get to Tempered Threat. Wilco's Bullet with an inside run. Tempered Threat almost home. Round Midnight one more time coming to the wire. Tempered Threat hanging on. Round Midnight was second, close third. Wilco's Bullet or Mile High City in 1:13 and 2.
That's number 7, Tempered Threat, first-time starter, winning for our Trainer of the Month, Peter Walder, owned by NNW Racing LLC, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Edgar Zayas. Second race, a 6 furlong sprint, the claiming event, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. Jockey change on number 1, Spiro 2, make the rider Leroy Nelson, the weight 117 pounds.
They're off. Great start for DK Edge, a very poor beginning for Smart Humor. He's 5 lengths last. Toward the outside, Western Lawyer is up to engage DK Edge with Large Coffee between horses. Alongside those leaders is My Mass Media. It's a length back to Congrats Criminal. Down toward the inside, Spyro Tune is second last. And after an awful start, the trailer is Smart Humor. Down the backstretch they go, chasing the speed of DK Edge, who leads it by a length. Large Coffee has moved up to be second on the outside. Western Lawyer is now third between horses My Mass Media, then Spyro Tune, then Congrats Criminal, and Smart Humor tries to tack on from the back. Less than 3 furlongs to go and DK Edge to catch. He moves to the 5/16 on top by 2. Large Coffee and Western Lawyer jointly second now with a 1.5 margin on the outside Congrats Criminal, who's moved up to be fourth. Spyro Tune is fifth as they race for the top of the stretch. The leader continues to be DK Edge. He comes off the corner with a 3-length lead. Western Lawyer and Large Coffee battling second and third. Congrats Criminal and Spyro Tune are next. Final furlong, DK Edge straight and strong to the final furlong, and he's got it won. It's DK Edge powering down in the late stages, will win by 6 or 7. Second, Large Coffee, then Congrats Criminal, and Western Lawyer finish fourth.
The favorite, number 2, DK Edge, scores impressively, owned by Karen Gale Hubbard, trained by Jason DaCosta, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Jonathan Gonzalez. We will take a short break and be back for the third race in just a few minutes.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Welcome back for our third race, another 6 furlong sprint, the claiming event this time for fillies and mares and 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. We have a field of 7 with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're up. In between horses, Sweetly Put with a very sharp start and goes looking for the lead. Desirable Lady moves up to challenge well second, and Guyana comes away in no hurry. She's third, a length and a half off the lead. Down toward the inside, that's Sainted Dancer, 3 lengths better than Aunt Anna. Then it's a gap of 2 to Cotton Kingdom, and trailing the field, Lucky Trippy. Down the backstretch they go, and they move now to the half-mile pole. They're chasing the speed of Andre Worry and the leader. Sweetly Put by a length. Desirable Lady on the outside, on the inside, Sainted Dancer, 2 lengths more to Guyana from 4th. Then to the inside, Aunt Anna now 5th, 6th to the outside, Cotton Kingdom, and still nothing from Lucky Trippy. They run to the 5/16. The leader continues to be Sweetly Put. Desirable Lady is the first to make a move, and here she comes. Desirable Lady in those blinkers on the outside now takes the lead. Sweetly Put will have to answer the charge while second, 4 lengths better than Guyana, who's now third, and they're at the top of the stretch. Desirable Lady blows by the leader and opens it up now by 3. Back to second now on the inside is the early pace setter Sweetly Put, but she's about to be inhaled by a Guyana. Cotton Kingdom finishing with interest down the center. In deep stretch, it's Desirable Lady and Edgard Zayas booting clear. Desirable Lady for Louis Oliveras will score in today's third by 4.5 lengths. Guyana was up for second. Very close for third. Cotton Kingdom might have got up in 114 flat.
Number 5, Desirable Lady scores for owner Miguel Soto, trained by Louis Oliveras, and that gives apprentice jockey Edgard Zayas his second victory on the card. And in the winner's circle today, our trainer of the month, Peter Walder, sponsored by Mateos. 4th race is on a good turf course at 1 mile and 1/16. It's a maiden event for maiden 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. One scratch report here of the 6th Taj. You note the jockey on the plain one, Southside Johnny, is now Edgard Zayas.
Very good beginning for Southside Johnny, who reaches out to take the lead. Down toward the inside, Pedro de Valle. Moving up on the outside is Get Back, farther out in Laster, followed by Alpha Dude, then Cantonero. It's a stretch of 2 lengths to the team at the back, Full Ride, and Ayrton. The race into the clubhouse turn, chasing the speed of Pedro de Valle, who leads it by a length. Southside Johnny is there, second. Alpha Dude on the inside. Laster is out wide and keen to go on. Then it's Get Back, followed on the inside by Cantonero. Second last, Full Ride, and the trailer, Ayrton. There's about 6 lengths from first to last. They went through the opening quarter in 24-3 over this good turf course, and they race into the backstretch. Pedro de Valle engaged on the outside by Laster. They're in lockstep. They're a length and a half better than Get Back, who's now third. Toward the inside, Alpha Dude is 4th. Then it's a length back to Full Ride with Cantonero between horses, Southside Johnny, and trailing the field, Ayrton. They make their way to the half-mile pole now. They went through the half-mile in 49-1, and the leader continues to be Pedro de Valle. Laster continues to stick to him on the outside. Get Back is now racing in third toward the inside, Alpha Dude 4th, followed by Full Ride. The favorites need to get moving. Cantonero and Southside Johnny, neither doing much. In fact, now they're last and second to last as they run to the top of the stretch. The leader is Pedro de Valle. The lead is a neck. 3 wide on the outside, Get Back between horses, Laster. Alpha Dude struggling to keep up. Full Ride is trying to launch an attack. Cantonero finally finds his feet, but he's 6 lengths off the lead and 6 wide, and they turn for home. Cantonero down the center of the racetrack begins to make up ground, and now he's going best of all. Toward the inside, Pedro de Valle still has the lead, and Get Back is between horses, but they cannot match strides with Cantonero on the outside. He's trying to get in, but he powers past. Cantonero wins. Pedro de Valle was second, Get Back finished third, and Ayrton got up to be 4th in 146 flat.
The bottom part of the entry, number 1A, Cantonero scores for owner, trainer Wesley Ward, ridden to victory today by Quincy Hamilton. And in the winner's circle, our jockey of the month, Fernando Jara, and it's sponsored by Ristorante Don Alberto. The 5th race, a 5.5 furlong sprint, a maiden event for maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch the 4, beat Els Balados. Scratch the 6. Exquisitely, the jockey on the 8 is Orlando Okachica.
And they're up. Lori's Comprise and White Pants Night, the first 2 out, moving up toward the inside, Pomeroy Angel to mix it up. Pomeroy Angel is quickest and takes the lead. Lori's Comprise is second, White Pants Night is third, followed by You Never Learn. And at the back, the trailers are Little Daniela and Hot Sriracha. They make their way past the half-mile pole and swing to the far turn. On top, Pomeroy Angel and Fernando Jara, 3/4 of a length. Ratcheting up the pressure, White Pants Nightwell second. Loris Comprise is back to third. Little Daniela and Gomez moving to the outside now, fourth and starting to gain ground. Inside, as you never learn, second last and still nothing from Hot Sriracha. They run with 5/16 to move. On the inside, the leader continues to be Pomeroy Angel by a head. Up and on the outside, White Pants Night second. Little Daniela swings into action. Oh, just ducked out sharply there, Little Daniela. Green shied from the stick and ducked out. Meanwhile, Pomeroy Angel continues to lead it on the wrong lead in the right place. Here comes You Never Learn, finishing up well to try to get into second. Hot Sriracha down the center, but the winner from start to finish is Pomeroy Angel. Pomeroy Angel and Fernando Jara, 2.5 lengths at the end. In second was You Never Learn, followed by Hot Sriracha and White Pants Night, 107 flat. The running time.
Number 3, Pomeroy Angel springs the mini upset and pays $17.40 to win. Owned by Angela Incognito, trained by Manny Estevez, and ridden to victory today by Fernando Jara. We'll take a short break and we'll be on the turf for our 6th race when we come back.
Musketeer hits another gear coming after Rahi's attorney, and Musketeer just brilliant chased home by Pool Play, but Musketeer and John Velasquez to take the Elkhorn.
A match race through the stretch at Woodbine. Musketeer outside, inside Samard. It's going to be a head bob in the Singspiel. Picture time!
Sovereign Award winner and millionaire Musketeer, a 7-time graded or group winner, standing his first season at Adena Springs.
Welcome back for our 6th race, 1 mile and 1/16, claiming event. Fillies and Mares 3-year-olds and up the turf course listed as good. Scratch the 5, Butter Dish. Scratch the 7, Wild Kira.
They're off. Temptation Bound begins nicely, so too Oceano Gato, and from the high draw, Promise Mandate is quick out of there. Promise Mandate and Oceano Gato, the first two. Coming away third is Starship Elusive with Miner's Tune on the inside. Starship Jody between horses, followed on the outside by Temptation Bound, and the trailer is Malibu Spice. They race into the clubhouse turn, chasing the speed of Oceano Gato, who leads it by a length. From on the outside in second position, Promise Mandate. Then it's the entry mates. Starship Jody on the inside, Starship Elusive on the outside. The gray Miner's Tune is right behind those leaders. They're about 3.5 off the speed. Temptation Bound has had to cover some ground in the early part of this, and 3 lengths to Malibu Spice. Quarter time. Quick, 23-4 over a good turf course. Oceano Gato calls the shots. Now Boca Chica is going to tip Miner's Tune to the outside. She's going to make a mid-race move. She's about 2.5 lengths off the lead, trying to force the hand of Starship Elusive. Promise Mandate between horses and Starship Jody on the inside. And it's 3 lengths back to the inside, and second last Temptation Bound and trailing is Malibu Spice. They move around the far turn, half mile, 49-2. Breather in the second quarter. Boca Chica goes to work on the gray horse Miner's Tune, who was 5th. She's now 3rd, now 2nd, and soon to challenge for the lead. Toward the inside, it's still Oceano Gato. Miner's Tune, who likes this course, is on the outside. She's working harder, but working to the lead. In between horses in third, there's Promise Mandate, followed by Starship Jody, who needs racing room. Top of the lane, Miner's Tune now has the lead and moves away by 2. In between horses, Starship Jody starts to bridge the gap now. Here's Starship Jody getting to Miner's Tune within 1/8 of a mile to go. Miner's Tune almost home, but Starship Jody has all the momentum now, and Starship Jody and Edgar Zayas for 3 on the day. Miner's Tune outrun well second. Promise Mandate third. Close for 4th between Starship Elusive and Oceano Gato and 144 and 3.
The top part of the 1 entry scores, that's the Starship Jody, owned by Starship Stables, trained by Steve Dwosky, and that gives apprentice Edgar Zayas his 3rd victory on the card. Our 7th race, a 1-turn mile maiden event for maiden filly 2-year-olds. 1 jockey change to report on the number 2, make the rider Jose Alvarez.
They're off. Another terrible beginning for Starship Sassy. She missed the kick about 6 lengths. Faith Hall was away alertly and right to the early lead. Toward the outside, Joe's Reflection joins the party. Now here comes Coconut Row, who moves up now, and Coconut Row will engage Faith Hall for the lead. Joe's Reflection is away in third. From fourth is Slazara. Then it's a length back to the team of Luna Santa and The Way Belle Is. Riffle Hitch is next, and after a terrible beginning, Starship Sassy is last of all. Down the backstretch they go. The leader is now Coconut Row by 3 parts of a length. Racing second is Faith Hall. In between horses, the way it is, Jill's Reflection on the outside, followed by Slazara. In between horses is Luna Santa, wide on the course now. Starship Sassy improves after that terrible beginning, and it's far back to Riffle Hitch. Opening quarter, Casual, 23-3. They went to the half mile in 47-2, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn at 7-2. The leader is Coconut Row, in front by a half. On the 3 wide side, here's Bella Santa, between horses Faith Hall. Starship Sassy has made an impossible run already. The fourth now, a length and a half off the lead. Then down toward the inside, Slazara with the way it is. That's all for Jill's Reflection. Riffle Hitch never involved, and they run to the top of the stretch. On the outside, Luna Santa and Antonio Gallardo going on with it and now have the lead. Starship Sassy is going just as well on the outside. Starship Sassy gave him a 6-length start at the top of the stretch, and now only has a neck to make up. Toward the inside, Faith Hall, Luna Santa between. Starship Sassy down the center. These 3 to settle the score. Faith Hall digging in on the inside. From between horses, Luna Santa. Now Luna Santa puts a head in front. Coming to the wire, Luna Santa. Luna Santa, gamest of all, but it's desperately close for second between Faith Hall and a very, very nice run from Starship Sassy. She's in the photo for second in 141-2.
Number 4, Luna Santa, wins a close one, just gets that photo. Owned by Gelfenstein Farm, trained by Antonio Sano, ridden to victory today by Antonio Gallardo. We'll take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double. In just a couple of moments.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Welcome back for the 8th race. It's 1 mile and 1/16. The contestant on a good turf course, a claiming event, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. A couple of scratches in here. Scratch the 4, Mint Martini. Scratch the main track only participant, number 5, Ceratoria.
Halo's Gate begins nicely, moving up down toward the inside, Negrita Tata, alongside Put It in My Pocket. Also moving up now is Expropriate. Dropping back is Expropriate to trail with Classy and Serene, and Indy Breeze moving up. They make their way into the first turn, chasing the speed of the favorite. Negrita Tata with inside position leads by a length. Put It in My Pocket is second. Halo's Gate on the outside third. Eureka now moves up to be fourth. A length better than Classy and Serene. To her outside is Indy Breeze. And at the back, the trailer is Expropriate. Quarter time, 23-4. They leave the turn and straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. With the lead, Negrita Tata. Zayas riding for 4 on the day, leads by a length from Put It in My Pocket, who's pressing that leader along while second. They're 4 lengths better than the gray Halo's Gate, who's now third. In between horses, Eureka fourth. Toward the inside, Classy and Serene is fifth. 6th on the outside, Indy Breeze, and still nothing yet from Expropriate after a half mile in 48-4. Legitimate fractions for the level here as they move with less than half a mile to go. The leader continues to be Negrita Tata by a length. Toward the outside, Put in My Pocket is second. Moving up in third is Eureka. Warming nicely to the task is Eureka. Third now with about 3 lengths to gain. Halo's Gate is put to pressure to the outside, Indy Breeze, followed by Classy and Serene and Expropriate. They move to the top of the stretch. Negrita Tata now makes a break for it at the top of the stretch, leads it by 3. Eureka set down for the drive and moves up second. Between horses, Put It in My Pocket is third, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Negrita Tata by 2.5. Eureka struggles to sustain a charge, but Put It in My Pocket is rebidding, and here's Put It in My Pocket coming back at Negrita Tata. Negrita Tata almost home. Put It in My Pocket one more time. Here's the wire, Negrita Tata. Negrita Tata for 4 on the day for Edgar Zayas. Hold sway to beat Put It in My Pocket second. Eureka third in 144-2.
Number 1, Negrita Tata takes him wire to wire. What a nice ride by apprentice Edgar Zayas. His 4th victory on the card. Owned by Rontos Racing Stable Corporation, trained by Manny Aspura. Our 9th and final race is on the main track. The main track listed as fast. It's 6.5 furlongs, claiming it. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. We got 8 runners going post with the off-time favorite is the 4, My Diamond Gal.
at the post, and they're off. Aggie H checked after the start. Magic Melissa was away alertly and right to the early lead from Mora's Image, who moves up to challenge, but there goes Skippy is back. Skippy is back quickest of all early, leads it a half a length. Mora's Image is there second, Magic Melissa on the outside. Running up on heels there is one of the favorites, My Diamond Gal, with Captibus calling down toward the inside. Followed by Return of Kata. Aggie H has recovered after the awkward beginning to be second last, and on the outside, Bamberley is last. They went through the opening quarter slow, 23-4, and they passed the half-mile pole with Skippy is back in front by a head. Mora's Image is there second. Here's Magic Melissa traveling up well, 3 wide on the outside. She now puts a length on My Diamond Gal, who's back fourth. 2.5 to Return of Kata fifth. That's all for Captivus calling. Aggie H improves on the inside, and still nothing from Bamberley. 5/16 to go. The leader is Magic Melissa. She's well in hand and 3 parts in front. Skippy is back as second with Mora's Image on the inside third. Stretch of 3.5 lengths to My Diamond Gal. Aggie H saves ground toward the inside, starts to finish up. Meanwhile, up front, the leader is Magic Melissa. She shakes free and opens up 3.5 lengths. Mora's Image is back to second. Skippy is back is next. Aggie H is down the center, but she's out of time as Magic Melissa has fled the scene. Magic Melissa, with the 16th to go, will win the Saturday finale, and she'll win it by 3.5 lengths. Aggie H with a good run considering the trouble. She was second in front of Mora's Image third, then Skippy is back, and My Diamond Gal to complete the high five.
Pretty sharp score in the nightcap by number 8, Magic Melissa, owned by Sharon Maribel, trained by Joe Calcivetta, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Jonathan Gonzalez, his second victory on today's card. In our pick 4 today, 4 of 4 paid $87.20. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $573.80. 4 of 5, $9.90. In the pick 6, 6 of 6, there were numerous tickets paid $475.93. The carryover, $6,223.59. And here are today's claims. That wraps up the Saturday card. Remember to come out and visit us on Sunday. This week we will have 10 live races. So good night and good luck.